Yeah. And the Death Riders, I got a lot of questions. People asking about Death Riders, if it's what's happening this year with it, if it's still together. Because they had a rumor online that it was kind of breaking up, and
it was never together. It was never anything other than just like a studio project. Yeah, there's been no live shows. There's been no anything of that nature. So we sort of whittled it down to opportunities of, writing songs for, movies or soundtracks or things of that nature. So if those opportunities present themselves, then yeah, potentially, we'll do something for that. But it's one of those. It's just kind of random. Yeah.
And as far as your management company goes, how's that doing?
It's going well, man. Just kicking it off here in 2010, and nothing, no big announcements we can do yet. We have to wait for the summer festivals to go ahead and announce, what their plans are. But we're going to be making some records and releasing some records and going on some big summer tours, and all the bands will be busy this year. That's for sure.
Deal. Yeah, as far as Goat Whore is everywhere already. So far, they already started to pack up again.
They're out with Devil Driver right now.
Yeah. Louisiana-based band Solid Green too is on with y'all too, huh?
Yep.
Two of my favorite bands and my friends from Louisiana.
Nice.
Good bands.
Nice.
Any thoughts on the whole music thing with the whole internet and record labels? As far as if it's good, if it's bad.
2009 was a transitional year. I think 2010 probably will be too. I don't know so much that anybody's got it all figured out. There's a lot of ideas and there's a lot of speculation and there's a lot of, analytics going on as to, this is doing well or this dropped off or, So once again, I think it'll be a transitional year. No one's got it figured out. I mean, whenever it was like one thing, whenever you replace an LP with a cassette, or you replace a cassette and an LP with a CD, or you replace, a VHS tape with a DVD, those transitions are kind of obvious to latch on to.
Yeah.
This new transition from CD to God knows what, I think it's going to take a little bit longer to be defined as to what that will be. And it may be some nefarious sort of digital / something else, I just really don't think anyone's got a sort of definite plan in place, or who knows? I don't know so much that the consumer has figured out what they want to do either.
Yeah.
I know for me as a consumer, whenever record stores started closing down and the Tower Records closest to me closed down, it's like I switched over to iTunes, and since then I've only bought music through iTunes. It's an easier situation for me. Like I'm not gonna go to Best Buy and buy records. Like I'm just not gonna do that.
See, man, I like all the art. I like getting a CD in my hand and looking at all the art, in front of me.
I do too, and I definitely used to a lot more back in the day. Whenever LPs were that was the only way, and you had this 12 by 12 thing, and you pull it out, and you get the lyrics, and you get a poster, and you get stuff like that. That was exciting. It kind of seemed like here towards the tail end of the CD, it seemed like a lot of bands put a lot less effort into the packaging, to where that really triggered my loss of interest in buying the CDs. And then whenever the record stores closed down, then that was kind of the final nail in the coffin for me.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, any for all the new Metal Maniac listeners out there, as far as any kind of information they can find you, look you up on the web, any addresses you want to give out?
It's really easy to find me. It's blasko.me. www.blasko.me.
That's simple.
Yep.
Cool deal, man. Any thank yous, any FUs to anybody, anything?
Dude, thanks to you for for doing the interview, and we're all good,
Appreciate it, man.